And in order to save this, we need to hook into another event, which is called save post. It's an event that's executed every time that a post is saved. This includes automatic saving and manual saving by the user. The action then is called save post, and we need to define this function. So this will be save metadata function. This function has as a parameter, it has the post ID that we can just use inside. Now, when you're doing autosave, you don't want this to be automatically saved as you're typing it. When you're writing content, it's okay to have autosave, but when you have text fields, it'd be kind of weird that you like halfway through and it gets saved, and then for some reason your browser crashes, and then you come back in and it's like a half-written link. That would make absolutely no sense. And therefore, we want to avoid the situation where it's being autosaved, and we can do that by adding this piece of code. If this is being autosaved, then just return and don't save anything. Another check that we need to carry out is whether the user has the attribution, the permit, to save a post. If they don't, we'll just return, just like we did before. So if we've got here, it means that we have the permission to save, and that we're manually saving when it's not being auto-saved. And now all we need to check is whether this this value is being set, our YouTube video is being set. And if it's being set, this is the same ID that I'm using here. Let's keep that in mind. If it's being set, then I want to update the post metadata. And we have this function called update post meta. And all this requires is post ID, same one as here, and the actual ID of our element, it's the same one that we're using here, because that's what we're saving. And well, just the actual value the user entered, which is this. Since it's a URL, we can escape it as a URL. Escape URL. There we go. So it should be saving it now. I'll just try a different one. Google.com. Save. And just want to reload this. And there we go. It's saving it now. So as you can see, it's actually quite simple to add new fields into a post. In this function here, you could add a whole bunch of other fields and different types of fields. It doesn't necessarily have to be text fields. And in this function here, you can run all the code you need to save the parameter, the metadata that you're entering. Just make sure that you do the proper checkups, and if the information is available, you're good to go. By using this function here, you can use this anywhere in the code. It's used to update the post metadata. And this one here, well, if it doesn't exist, it creates it, right? Because the first time you write a YouTube link, there's nothing like that being saved to the database. But once you do it, it will be saved and created. And by using this, as long as you have the ID of your post, you can retrieve the post metadata anywhere in your code.